spoke to you both in the dressing rooms. Remember, I tell you to break, you break quickly, you break cleanly. You protect yourself all the time. You got that? You got that? Let's go. 6-3.
All Tyson Fury's fights have ended inside the distance. And he's got that English title fight, a 10-rounder coming up against John McDermott, which is being scheduled for a date in September. What can he do tonight against Aleksandrs Selezens? No danger about mistaking who's who. Fury slightly the larger man. Carrying a bit of luggage himself around the waist.
Yeah, I think that Fury is going to take some holding at domestic level.
Well, he'd like to fight Derek Chisora, he'd like to fight Sam Sexton, he'd like to fight Martin Rogan and prove that he's #1 right now. He might just get the chance if he beats McDermott.
Well, that's a much more even money fight. But again, I'll reiterate what I've already said. At domestic level, British title level, I think this guy's going to take a lot of holding.
Selezens in his 10th professional fight, he's never been stopped.
There's a first time for everything, John.
He's fought in Ireland, in Finland, in Germany, in Poland. Oh, that's a good right hand from Fury. And Selezens wanting to hold on. Fairly unedifying sort of exchanges at the moment. Selezens hell-bent on giving it a bit of an octopus approach and holding at every opportunity.
Yeah, he's doing a good job right now of just spoiling what Fury's trying to do. Fury realizes he has his measure already. Just content to wait for the opportunity to land the precise shot.
Only made his debut last December, Tyson. His hardest fights so far, hard to say really. There's that guy, the German, who turned up in a kilt, Marcel Zeller. He gave it a good shot. And the old hard man from Lincoln, Lee Swaby, he hung around for 4 rounds and took Tyson's licks. But most of the others have been pretty facile, including his last performance, a victory inside 2 rounds against the big Irishman Scott Belshaw. Well, he's having to fight off the back foot there and teed off with a couple of decent shots.
Yeah, they hurt. I don't think Selezens is going to be around for much longer. You know, he's supposed to be a durable opponent.
Let's see what Hughie Fury, Uncle Hughie, is saying to Tyson.
Listen, let him get close to you when you don't need to. Put your left hand out, don't jab with it, extend it, right, like they do in East Country. Hold him on the end of it, chest high. If he goes to move around it, use your right hand. If he dips under, right uppercut, okay? Don't fight in close. Move him around with your left hand, okay? And work him up the centre with uppercuts. Yeah. Listen to me. Don't.
What do you reckon, Duke? Sound words of advice?
Yeah, it sounds pretty good to me. Wish I could understand it, but it sounds pretty good.
Now, I meant what Hughie Fury was saying, for goodness sake. I know you don't speak Russian. A small snapshot for you at home as to what it's like working with this guy. Into the second round of this 6-rounder. And Fury winning it pretty much as he wants at the moment. He's been told to hold that jab out in Klitschko fashion and just snake it out as he is doing now.
Well, Fury much too good for Selezens.
Oh, that was a little reminder.
The exercise of this fight will be to see if this guy can take Fury a few rounds, or even possibly the whole way.
Strange things can happen in boxing, Duke. It only takes one shot.
Yes.
I suspect this fella's not got the one that's necessary, but you never know.
I just caught him on the blind side there, so we might get one of them home.
Selezens is quite happy to have a big swing, isn't he?
Well, that's good. I mean, we need to find out what Fury's all about. You know, it's good that he hasn't already visited the canvas. He's still standing, he's still trying. He isn't any Charles Atlas, but you know, he's got some heart and a bit of determination.
Seeing some gripping and dramatic contests here at the York Hall tonight, and Fury would need to go some to emulate that. And I'm sure he'd like to be putting his punches together a little bit better than he is right now.
I think Fury's a little bit disinterested in his mindset.
Well, you certainly get the impression he's not fighting through fear. Trying to go to work to the body and bring up one or two uppercuts, and suddenly Selezens looks a bit unsteady as we reach the final seconds of this second round. Never been stopped, remember, but they've talked in grandiose terms about Fury being a man for a very much higher level than this, and he'll look to be wanting to get this slightly roly-poly heavyweight from the Baltic out of this fight before too much further. Here's some of the action from the second round, such as it was, and he was certainly staggered in those closing seconds. Combination of the uppercut and the left hook.
Well, you know, you would expect Tyson to start delivering more uppercuts with the much shorter of opponent who was technically very, very limited.
Do you understand what? Do you understand that? Right? Don't move. If he presses against you, step around. Okay? Try and use some angles on him and tee off or pick up, trick him on the side of the head and everything. Okay? Pick him, but use your jab after you finish to keep him out. Okay? Try turning southpaw, see if you can handle that.
Round 3.
Into the third of a six-rounder. Not a hard one to score. 2 rounds to Tyson Fury.
These kind of fights prove to be quite hard from in your own mind. You know, if you come down to your opponent's level.
Selezens bravely going forward and trying to land those big right out. He's been hurt by a body shot. I think it's looking for a comfortable part of the canvas time before too much further. Selezens very much at 6s and 7s, and yep, I think that'll be the end of it. Well, he's got up, but whether he wants to continue is another matter. Are you okay? He says yes. I don't think he is. The white flag of surrender is being fluttered by the corner. The towel has been raised. Selezens is out of there. And I have to say that fight proved absolutely nothing about the capabilities of Tyson Fury. He will go in against John McDermott in a few weeks' time, who is an altogether more capable and accomplished performer. There's Dad John, who I think would have also been too much for Aleksandrs Selezens, even at 45 or whatever he is. Tyson Fury winning that one with ridiculous ease. He won't learn a lot about what John McDermott can produce through that fight, except what it's like to have a bloke of 18 stone or thereabouts and 6'2" and not in in this case, a man in particularly good condition in front of him. It was a body shot followed by an uppercut, but it was the body shot which had him wincing with pain, Duke.
Well, to be fair to Fury, you know, we've seen him hurt guys with body shots before, so that was probably the most impressive thing which he displayed again tonight. But other than that, I don't want to be too critical. I lost the performance, but you know, the bigger test is obviously going to be coming around over the next few weeks.
Yep, one for the future. Tyson Fury gets win number 7, but I very much doubt whether those who've packed your call tonight are going to be talking about that one at great length as they make their way home.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 48 seconds of round number 3. Our referee in charge, Mark Green, stops the contest. Your winner and still undefeated, Tyson.